chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions, the makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Ring in the new year with Greyhound basketball. The Greyhound men's and women's basketball teams are home Thursday, January 6, 5 and 7:30 p.m. versus Oklahoma Christian, and Saturday, January 8th at 2 and 4 p.m. versus Arkansas Fort Smith. Don't miss out on every dunk, fast break, and three-pointer as the Greyhounds welcome in the new year. Tickets are only $5 for adults. Kids 8 and under are free. Eastern New Mexico University basketball, all in.
Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent-to-own or 90 days same as cash on all items. For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Bulldog fans, Joe B. Hodling here again with Coach Mondragon, the head coach of the Artesia boys basketball team. And Coach, coming off the break this week, but let's talk about the second week of the break. You guys went over to the Hobbs Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's always, I mean, it's unique playing over Christmas. It's always kind of tough sometimes just getting your guys, you know, away from mom and dad for a little bit. And then the day after Christmas, you know, you kind of want to celebrate, eat a little more turkey, eat a little more. And our guys, we were grinding. You know, we opened up with Gallup, played a decent first half, got cold, really didn't shoot the ball well all week. Kind of got down and then just did some uncharacteristic things, ended up losing that game, and then came out the next morning against Mayfield. Again, till the two halves, thought we played really good at spots, and then struggled in spots, and then nicely finished up against another 4A school, which is Pojoaque, which we'll see again this week, and won handily. But, you know, we had to play at 9:45 in the morning, two mornings in a row. Got to get these guys used to playing in the morning because state tournament hit, it may happen. We make it the 8 o'clock game. So a lot of growing to do, a lot of maturing to do. I thought we got better. I thought we improved. Definitely a lot of things we got to get better on. Definitely wasn't happy with the way our guys are continuing to learn, continuing to get better, buy into that process, and found a way to win the last game, which is always nice.
Well, the Hobbs Holiday Tournament's always loaded up with great teams. You guys got to see some good competition. Didn't come out the wins the way you wanted it, but as you said, got some experience in the morning, got some experience. Y'all stayed over there, I think, didn't you?
Sir.
Stayed in Hobbs, you stayed away from home, and all those things go well towards the state tournament. Well, this week, you talked a little bit about it already, but let's talk about it. You got 3 games, you got a home game, and then you're on the road again. So you start out Tuesday night, tomorrow night with Carlsbad.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you go back to that game right before Christmas, we lost by 2, and their gym very hostile. It's the Eddy County War, Joby. I mean, you can't get up for that. You can't get your kids excited about that. The communities get behind you. It's just a fun game. Great opportunity. I think they're like 10-2 right now. Very good basketball team, very big, very athletic, going to make us better, going to help us improve. Just coming. Big thing for us is finding to put 4 consistent quarters of basketball together. We haven't done it very good all year long. We want to just win each possession, win each quarter, and then the end will take care of itself. So looking for it. It's a fun one. I know our guys are excited, and we've got some more practice. We're getting where we need to be. So a good game to come home, and we owe them one. So hopefully we can take care of them here at home.
Well, it was a great atmosphere in Carlsbad, and looking for the same here at the Pit.
Yes,
and
sir.
like you said, get the victory here at home. And then this weekend, you travel going back. You're going to get to play Pojoaque again. You
Yes,
played them
sir.
over in Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
And then on Saturday, you're going to go to Los Alamos. So those two schools up there close to each other. But a good test this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, another one. I mean, we've been road warriors. I mean, we haven't been home in a month. It's our first game in a month at home Tuesday. And then we get on the road again against a Pojoaque team we just played. And again, Joby, it's not about who we're playing. It's about us doing what we do.
Yeah.
Taking care of the ball, rebounding, playing defense, playing hard, being consistent. And that's something we've got to really, really focus on, really get better at. Going to be on the road, got another right trip, get to take the JV with us this time. And that's, again, a part of that process of getting state tournament ready. You know, to win a state tournament, you got to stay in a hotel 3-4 nights. You got to handle the trip. So all these trips allow us to do that. And then Los Alamos, I don't know much about them. They've been playing well. They've got some wins. They're ranked ahead of us, I think. So 2 big 4A games for us on the road. Go and get better, find ways to win on the road.
All right, Coach. Well, tomorrow night, fans, the JV starts at what time?
JV, well, actually got 3 games. JVB's going to be playing tomorrow.
Okay.
So JVB plays at 4 in the Red Brick, JV at 5:30 in the Red Brick, and then varsity here, where our girls JV will be here at 4, and then varsity at 5:30. So
Right.
A lot of basketball tomorrow.
A lot of basketball games, fans. We want you to encourage you to come out. You got games at the Red Brick Gym, and then you got the 2 varsity games, plus the girls JV here at the Pit. The girls at the Pit will be at 4. The JVB at 4 at the Red Brick. To reiterate what you said,
sir. Yes, sir.
5:30 Red Brick is JVA for the boys. 5:30 here, the girls varsity, and then followed by you guys,
Yes,
the
sir.
nightcap against Carlsbad. A very good team. If you missed that team, if you weren't able to go to Carlsbad or you missed it here on KSVP, great atmosphere, great
Yes, sir.
game.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to. They are big, like you said. They kind of got you guys outside.
6'8", 6'7", I think.
When I was on the radio there in Carlsbad, Coach, I'll tell you what I said. I said I think at one point they had every guy on our court outmatched by 5 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Every position.
But that shows you the toughness we got.
Yes,
too, you know?
absolutely.
So we're right there. I'm looking forward to these guys. We're going to be tough. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about that. It just looked strange because there was one point where and they may not have been 5 inches each, but
No,
it was a big size
I think
difference.
you add them up, it should have been 5.
Right,
probably.
right.
So-
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tomorrow night. Fans,
you.
come. Make sure you come out here and watch these on and their coaching staff. If you cannot make it, we'll have it live on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. See you at the Pit.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
Saving money is much easier when you do it automatically. All you have to do is tell us how much you want to save, and we'll automatically deduct it from your checking account and put it in your savings account. Out of sight, out of mind. It's the easy way to save. Get started with automatic savings today. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
We're big on you.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
My name is Michael Malone. I'm a junior. My parents are Cynthia Morales and Michael Malone. Other activities I'm involved in school are probably just track other than this. And, my favorite college basketball team, I don't really have one, so I prefer North Carolina. And my favorite NBA team is the Chicago Bulls, and I love being a Bulldog because I was learning so many new things every day and just learn from my mistakes and just get better.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling live. We are up in Pojoaque Valley as the Artesia Bulldogs are being hosted by the Pojoaque Valley Elks. And right now they're discussing, the PA is talking about a former official that passed away recently that had a huge career here in the state of New Mexico, giving tribute to that gentleman. And they're fixing, I think we're fixing to have the national anthem. So when they do play the national anthem, I'm going to leave us here. You're going to hear that playing in the background, and then I'll come back and give the starting lineups and the lineups. Having a moment of silence. All right, so we're going to have a national anthem, and then I'll have the lineups and the starters for you, and we'll get the game going here. Hang tight. All right, we're back here, about ready to get going. The lineups are about to be announced by the PA, so I'm going to go ahead and read them as well so you guys know who we're playing. The Pojoaque Elks wearing their home whites with green numbers and green letters. If you're watching on KSVPTV.com, you see that. The starters for the Elks, number 2, Derek Sanchez. Number 5, Matthew Gomez. Number 11, Davian Lopez. Number 14, Tobias Velasquez. And number 35, Solomon Sanchez. For the Artesia Bulldogs, number 12, Peyton Deans. Number 21, Marshall Meekum. Number 22, Diego Wesson. Number 23, Michael Malone. Number 30, Matthew Seiss. Number 40, Chance Campbell. Number 44, Japheth Zamarone. And number 50, Marcus Bedwell. The starters for the Artesia Bulldogs, number 3, Nick Sanchez. Number 4, Cameron Thorpe. Number 24, Jacob Barrera. Number 33, Darius Bishop. And number 42, Riley Jarrett. So the PA now announcing the players for the Pojoaque Elks. Tomorrow afternoon we'll be over in Los Alamos, just down the road here from Pojoaque High School, for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers as they host our Artesia Bulldogs. That game scheduled to be played at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. And so Pam and I will be there. Pam will be your camera woman tonight, my wife. And of course I'll be talking to you as we watch the Artesia Bulldogs take on the Pojoaque Elks. The Bulldogs have seen them this year already, saw them in Hobbs in the last game, the 7th, 8th place game, and handled them fairly easily. But we'll see what happens. The boys JV won big earlier. I failed to write down the score. Now I can't remember, but they won by over 20, maybe over 30 points. Had a good game by the boys JV. The girls had traveled today. They went over to Santa Teresa, coached by my brother Jeff Hodling, and they won 52-30 against the Santee Desert Warriors. Tomorrow the girls will be at home, so we want to make sure, go down and fill up the pit. Let's go encourage them and cheer for the girls as they are playing a home game tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. All right, the Bulldogs coming to this ball game 6-6, Pojoaque Valley 5-8, and as I said, they have faced before. And let's see, I was going back to see if I could see that. They don't have it listed here, but the Bulldogs did win that game over in Hobbs. So the Bulldogs are on the floor. The Pojoaque Elks just breaking their huddle from their bench. And we're about ready to go. So it's going to be number 5 jumping, Matthew Gomez. He'll be jumping against our normal center, Riley Jarrett, number 42. Bulldogs wearing their black unis with orange numbers outlined in white. And the officials are talking to the players. The one that's going to tip up the jump ball is. Now he's ready to go. And we're underway. It's going to be tipped 1 by Pojoaque Valley. Number 2 goes down. It's stripped, but he gets it back. Kicks it out to number 5, goes in and lays it up. So Matthew Gomez with the bucket. And the Elks lead by 2-0. Spin around to the left side, three-pointer, and drains it, does Cameron Thorpe, as he was on the wing over there. And then Bulldogs lost the players. And number 35 gets down the court quickly. We're going to have an offensive foul as he pushed off. Jake Barrera used his speed, got back down there, and cut him off, and he went in and gave him an elbow, did number 35, Solomon Sanchez. So the first foul of the ball game goes against the Elks. It's offensive. And so Bishop keys it into Nick. He looks over at Coach, gets his play as Sanchez comes out and meets him at midcourt. Now he goes to the right side to Thorpe. Thorpe puts it on the bounce pass to Bishop over to the left side. Nick Sanchez goes onto the baseline. Turnaround jumper is going to be short for Jarrett. Coming out of there with the rebound are the Elks to get it ahead to Mateo Sabanez. So we've got the wrong starter. They did that to me over there, and they made a change because we went down and looked. I went down and looked at the starting lineups, and they did not have Sabanez starting, so sorry about that. Sabanez is starting. Ball went out of bounds. Sabanez will key it in. He gets it in number 5. Now we're going to have a foul, and that's going to be called on Cameron Thorpe there on the left baseline. So it's going to be the first foul on the Bulldogs, first foul on Cameron, obviously. And going to the line will be number 5, Matthew Gomez for the Elk. If you've never been here to this facility, it's pretty cool. They've got a a mezzanine that walks on either end and around, well, all the way around the basketball court, actually. And first shot is up and no good for Gomez, so the score remains 3-2. And then they got stands down below the mezzanine. They got stands above on both ends, on both sides. Shot is up and the shot is good. So it's now 3-3 as Gomez puts that one in. The second one, Nick Sanchez across the timeline on the right side, goes by and he's fouled. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds, actually. So turnover on Sanchez down the right baseline. I'm sorry, the right sideline. He was hounded over there by Sanchez, Derek Sanchez, his counterpart. So we got Nick Sanchez for the Bulldogs, Derek Sanchez for the Elk. They get it into Gomez. He's going to hand it off to Sanchez across timeline on the right side. Darius Bishop playing defense on him. Goes into the lane, puts up a 10-footer. It's going to bounce around, no good. Nick Sanchez will tip it out and go get the board. And now he'll drive past Derek Sanchez, go underneath. Good pass. Oh, and the shot doesn't fall for Jarrett, and the rebound comes out of there to Pojoaque as number 14, Tobias Velasquez gets it. He brings it up the court. Bishop picks him up. He's going to kick it back out to Sanchez. He stops, looks at a shot, doesn't take it. Still looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it back outside to Velasquez, and now they'll set up and run a play against this man-to-man tough defense of the Artesia Bulldogs. Get it over to Gomez, back to the left side to Sanchez. Now stolen away. Nick gets it up to Jarrett. He's going to put it up. In and out, no good. So Riley, that's been 3 weeks now. Those shots just go in and out on Riley. Getting great looks, and the ball just not falling. Backing it in, and there was a travel, and they did catch it. Traveling on number 2, turnover back to the Bulldogs. That's Derek Sanchez. Checking into the ball game was going to be Peyton Deans, and Riley Jarrett will get a break here with 6:16 to go in the first period. 3-3 is our score. Pretty good crowd here for Pojoaque, and decent crowd here for the Bulldogs as well. We've had some travelers come up here to the Santa Fe area. Well, we're up in the Pojoaque Valley. Beautiful country up here. As we came in, there was not a lot of snow, but it has snowed. Sanchez comes across the timeline, bounce past to Bishop. Bishop goes in on the left side. He's going to try to pass it to Deans. It's stolen away. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. Coming the other direction is Derek Sanchez, and he'll be picked up by Darius Bishop. Now he'll bounce it back to number 14, Velasquez. Nick Sanchez goes out on him. Back to Derek Sanchez. Into the corner they go to number 10's Savernez, but he gets it back outside, and there's going to be a travel on Solomon Sanchez. So turnover back to the Bulldogs. 5:45, 3-3 is our score here as the Bulldogs hit a three-pointer. Cameron Thorpe, and the Pojoaque Elks hit a 2 and then went 1 from 2 from the line. So therefore they got 3 points. 3-3 and 5:40 and counting the first period as Sanchez comes across, goes to Bishop on the left side. Over to the corner to Cameron Thorpe, has to go up the ladder to get it. Goes underneath to Deans. Deans hounded down there by 3 guys. Gets back to Thorpe in the corner. He's going to shoot a 3. And Cameron Thorpe is on fire. 2 for 2. Bulldogs now lead 6-3 as he's hit 2 threes, and both of them nothing but the bottom of the net. Over to the right side, they go to Savernez. Outside to Sanchez. His shot is up. It's going to be short. Oh, it's not. It's going to catch enough of the rim, roll around, and go in. That's what you call the shooter's touch. And that was a 3-pointer, so it's all tied up again. Sanchez tries to get it down to, whoa, it went off. They changed the call. It went off of Derek Sanchez as he tried to do a little skip pass down to the corner on the right side to Diego Wesson, who had checked in. I guess I missed him checking in as he had come in, and now Darius Bishop will get a break. Coming in for him will be Zamaron. So on the floor is Wesson, Thorpe, Zamaron, Deans, and Sanchez for the Bulldogs. As in the right corner sideline, Thorpe gets it into Wesson. Wesson will work his way out. Still maintains the dribble. Now goes out to Sanchez out top. Looks at taking a really long 3, and he doesn't. He backs it up. He needs to get away from him, and he doesn't. He's about to get 5 called on him, and he does. 5 seconds. Coach Mondragon out arguing his case, and he backed up. He never stopped his count. He had a lot of distance between him. I tend to agree with Coach Mondragon, but the official is the final word, and then so turnover. 5-second count. 6-6, 4:54 to go in the first. The Elks get it into number 14, Tobias Velasquez, and he'll come across the timeline. Peyton Dean's waiting to pick him up. Gets it over to Savernez. Savernez swing pass over to the right side to Sanchez. He loses it. Thorpe got a hand on it, but he gets it back. And now Manzanas was there with the ball. He gets it to number 5, Gomez. His 3-point shot, no good. Nick Sanchez with another defensive rebound. He drives into the lane. He's going to make a pass to Deans. His shot up no good, but he is fouled. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Peyton Deans will go to the line, and we'll see. I think they called it on number 5. They did, and that's Matthew Gomez. And that'll be his, let's see, his first, I think. And yeah, it's his first, and it's the team's second. First shot off the front of the rim from Peyton. So the score remains 6-6. We got 4:26 to go here in the first period. Again, if you didn't hear me at the beginning of the broadcast, Artesia Lady Bulldogs win at Santa Teresa this evening. They win, defeating the Desert Warriors 52-30 at Santa Teresa as Deans knocks that one down. So 7-6, Bulldogs by 1. Biggest lead has been 3 for the Bulldogs. The Elks have led by as many as 2 here early on. They get it bounce pass. They break the press the Bulldogs had going, and finishing on the end of it was number 2, Derek Sanchez. Bulldogs right back at him though. Zamaron with the ball. He's going to kick it to Thorpe. Thorpe lines up for a 3, and then they're going to call him for a travel as he did a pump fake, and number 14 soared by him. He went under him, but said he moved his feet before he got the dribble down. Cameron will get a break. Checking back in will be Darius Bishop for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will put some full court pressure here. The Elks broke it last time, got a bucket, and we'll see if the Bulldogs, they're going to stay in a man-to-man kind of a pressure, just hound them down the court. All right, so Pojoaque Valley to Sanchez, out top. Swings it over to the corner. It goes to number 24. Now underneath it's going to be tipped away, but they come back up with it. And number 2 is going to put up a 15-footer. It's no good. Zamarone on the backside with the rebound. He'll get it to Nick, and he'll drive up the court. Right side to Zamarone on the left side. Get it over to Diego Wesson, left wing. Picked up out there by number 14. Now to Deans. Now back out top. Sanchez is going to shoot a 3. It's going to be short. In fact, doesn't draw anything but air. Checking back into the ballgame for the Bulldogs will be Riley Jarrett, and taking a break will be Peyton Deans. So again, the Bulldogs they're going to take a timeout. I believe the Desert Warriors called that. 30 seconds. We're going to take it as well. 8-7, Bulldogs lead by 1. We'll be back.
Does your insurance agent treat you like family?
Insurance Corporation is programmed to build interpersonal relationships with members of family units. We communicate on a four-name basis with all customer numbers.
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
All right, we're back here at Pojoaque Elk Gym. The score 8-7. I was saying the Bulldogs led. I was incorrect. The Elks lead right now, set 8-7, lead by 1. As they're looking for somewhere to get it in, they finally do get the ball in, coming out of the timeout, and get it back into the backcourt. As number 10 will bring it across the timeline. That's Sauvernez. Goes over to the right side to Gomez. Into the corner it goes to Sanchez. His shot up no good. Zamarone gets that rebound. And he'll dribble once and get it to Sanchez of the Bulldogs. And the bucket is good. And I look down. Who scored that, Pam? Pamela, who scored that? I look down, and the Bulldogs had scored. They now lead 9-8. And a foul on the opposite end. And let's see who they call this on. That's going to be on Darius Bishop, his first, second team foul, as number 12 checks back in for the Elks, and number 24 takes a seat. So Manzanares takes a seat. Checking back in is number 12, or checking in for the first time, actually, is Quintana. And for the Bulldogs, Wesson will get a break. Coming in for him will be Michael Malone. And on the right side baseline, it'll be the Elks basketball. Looking to key it in, and finally do. Hand it back to Sauvernez. He was the one keying it in. Gets it out top to Velasquez, and they'll set up their offense. Sanchez, and it goes through the hands of Sauvernez and out of bounds, so an unforced error. Bulldogs will get that back on the turnover. with 2:39 to go here in the first period. Bulldogs leading by 1, 9-8. Jarrett gets it into Sanchez, and he takes a good look over at Coach Mondragon, calls the play. Going to go to the left side, hand it, toss it to Bishop. They switch. Bishop goes around into the lane, kicks it to the right corner. Sanchez pumps the three. Now he'll put up a 2 on the baseline, gets his own rebound after it's tipped out. He's going to put up about a 15-footer, no good. Malone gets the rebound, so back-to-back offensive boards. Malone will get it outside to Sanchez. He spins, goes into the lane. Bounce pass, perfect pass to Zamarone, and he will finish with a great assist by Sanchez. Zamarone on that left baseline takes the ball. They collapse out. They come out on Sanchez, and he makes a shot up and good. And who is that? That's number 2, Derek Sanchez. The Bulldogs throw it down. Shot up and good. Nice play. As getting down there was Riley Jarrett, and the Bulldogs recognized that through a bullet pass. He caught it, put it up and in, and our scoreboard just went down. It's 13-8. Let's see if they add the bucket, and they're going to call a timeout to get the scoreboard fixed, I guess, because the clock's still running. Well, they stopped that. So the Bulldogs did score. It should be 13-8. Haven't fixed it yet. Checking back in for the Elks is Davian Lopez. They still haven't fixed the score. I hope Coach Mondragon sees that. Caller down with the coaches. What happened was they scored and the whole center thing went off. Everything went down. And Gene has 13-10. They show 11-8. I had 13-8. Gene just texted me. So Gene's probably right, but I know we have 13, and he does too. So they're talking about it over there at the scores table still. They'll get it figured out. Again, tomorrow afternoon we'll be traveling over to Los Alamos, which is just right down the road here from Pojoaque Valley High School, and the Los Alamos Hilltoppers will be hosting the Bulldogs. JV will be playing at 1, and then we'll be there live on KSVP radio. And actually, thinking about that, I think we will be on KSVP radio and KSVPTV.com. The girls will be in action there live at Artesia at the Bulldog Pit. And so you want to make sure you get out there. And that will be, if you can't though, and you want to watch the girls, you can have the boys and the girls up on a split screen. And it is 13-10, and I said Gene Dow would be right, and he was. And that's what they've got it up there at now with 1:37 to go here in the first period. The Bulldogs lead by 3. And they're still talking about it, but they're about ready to go. The official's going to hand it in right in front of the press table down there on the court. Actually, the scores table. I take it back. There was a small press table, and there's a radio set up out down there, and so it would have been a tight fit. So I'm sitting up here with Pamela, which is all right. It's a good view. All right, so Pojoaque has the ball in. And on the right side, number 5, Gomez gets it back outside. Now in the right corner, he gets it back. He's going to shoot the 3, and boy, he buried it, kind of a fall away. And that ties it up 13-13, but the Bulldogs right back down. Michael Malone into the center of the lane, kicks it over to Bishop on the baseline. He's going to go up, and he is fouled coming in on the left baseline. So Darius Bishop will go line to shoot 2. Gene said, I was just listening. I must have said it was 10. So the score 13-13 now, though, because Gomez hit that three-pointer from the right corner. Darius Bishop can get the lead back, though, with 1:10 to go. He's at the line to shoot 2. Foul was called on number 14, Velasquez. That was his first and the team's third. In and out, no good. Diego Weston checking back in. Nick Sanchez will get the break here. He hasn't had one yet, so with 1:10, he'll get a break. And the Elks sending in number 24, Manzanares, and he'll come in for number 14, Velasquez. And now Thorpe's coming in for the Bulldogs, so Zamarone will get a break. Kind of funny because they just kind of trickled them in, did the two coaches one at a time, and the officials just waited patiently. And now Darius finally has the ball, so he'll shoot his second free throw up and good. So the Bulldogs back up by 1 with 14-13 with 1:10 to go. They do get it in to number 5, Gomez. He gets it down the floor, and number 24 on the left side goes up and scores. Cameron was playing good defense there, did not foul him, and he stayed in front of him like he was supposed to with his arm straight up. And then the Bulldogs turn it over. Back the other way goes Gomez. He hands it off to number 2. His shot no good. The ball is tipped out, and number 24 comes up with it. Manzanas, he gets it back to Gomez, back to Manzanas. And picking him up out there is Riley Jarrett. Gets it over to number 11, Lopez. Lopez to Gomez. He spins in the lane, kicks it over to Sanchez. Sanchez is going to go around the screen. Darius Bishop will switch. They're going to go around another screen. Into the lane he goes. The 10-footer is going to go off the backboard and good. So with 39 seconds, it's now 17-6. Well, it's counting down, but he hit it at 39. Hit it at 39 seconds. All right, so back comes Diego Wesson. Looks like the Bulldogs may try to hold for the last shot here. He goes around a screen on the left side, kicks to Thorpe in the corner. Picks up his dribble, back to Wesson, back to Thorpe. Jarrett at the free throw line, out top to Michael Malone. Now back to Wesson. We're down to 10 seconds. Diego goes around a screen on the right side. Gets it to Malone. Oh, it's going to be stolen away. And we're going to have a foul called. Oh, my goodness. The official way back there calls the foul. And so the Bulldogs, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It wasn't a shooting foul or anything. Well, it matters because it's a foul on a Bulldog. Let's see who they called it on. Number 22, so that was called on Diego Wesson, his first. All right, so at the end of one, the Elks from Pojoaque Valley, 17. The Artesia Bulldogs, 16. Thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. Of course, we're streaming on Facebook, KSVP Radio on Facebook, and our YouTube channel, KSVP. We'll be back after this timeout.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
All right, it'll be Bulldog basketball here to start the second period. 17-16 is our score at the end of one. Thorpe, Sanchez, Barrera, Bishop, and Jarrett on the floor for the Bulldogs, the starting five, as Nick Sanchez will get it to Bishop. A little bit of a soft passer. Bishop had to really fight for it. He got it back, then turned over, but almost did. It's a good play. If he had made a real solid pass, he was going to do a back pass to Thorpe, who was wide open. Sanchez, about a 17-footer, no good. Fighting for the rebound was Jarrett. Unable to come out of there with it is number 12. Quintana gets it ahead to Gomez. He's going to shoot from the left side, no good. Getting the rebound to Thorpe, gets it ahead to Bishop, who's going to hold it up to Sanchez. Sanchez goes into the lane. He's going to go, he has it stripped away, but right there for the opportune catch was Riley Jarrett. He puts it up and in, and the Bulldogs back on top, 18-17. Gomez down the floor quickly, goes underneath, shot up and good. So the Elks, number 11, scores. Davian Lopez go back up by one. Thorpe with it on the left wing, has it tipped away and out of bounds. It'll remain Bulldog basketball. But number 35, Joaquin Lujan got his hand in there from Cameron. Cameron to the backside, or out top to Sanchez. He's picked up out there by Manzanares. Now to Jake Barrera on the left wing. He puts it on the floor, goes around the screen from Riley Jarrett. Now to Bishop. Bishop over to the right side to Sanchez. Looking for the screen. He backs it up to Jarrett. Jarrett swings it over to Thorpe. Thorpe looking for a screen. He's going to work away around it. Now bounce pass to Jarrett. Shot up and get in there, and it does not go, but he'll get to shoot two. Nice threaded needle pass there from Cameron Thorpe to Riley Jarrett. Jarrett set the screen to the old pick and roll, and there was not much room in there. But he threaded the needle. Jarrett caught it, went up. He's fouled, but the shot doesn't fall, so now he gets to shoot twice. The first one he knocks down. So the Bulldogs tied up 19-19 as Derek Sanchez checks back in for the Elks, as number 11, Davian Lopez, will take a seat. So Riley Jarrett gets the ball back. His second free throw is up, and it is good as well. So the Bulldogs go back up again by one. It's been back and forth pretty much all game long as they work against this half-court trapping defense of the Bulldogs. They finally do get it across the timeline, do the Elks. And then number 24 is going to stop, put up a bank, and he hits it about 17 feet. and that is Manzanares, and he knocks it down 21-20. They go back up by 1 as Sanchez crosses the timeline and now holds it up, letting the Bulldogs get set down there. They know what play they're going to run. Hands it off to Barrera. He's going to swing it over to Thorpe into the left corner, or into the left side. It goes to Sanchez, and he weaves his way in and lays it up, left-handed layup, and the Bulldogs go back up by 1, 22-21 with 5:54 and counting here in the first half. Manzanares takes it down the court. He's going to go against Barrera. Hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez has it tipped away, but Derek Sanchez tracks it down, swings it over to the right side. There was a shove he got away with. Matthew Gomez to Sanchez into the lane. He puts it up and in. I'll tell you what, this is a totally different Elks team that I saw in no Bulldogs stayed back to pass the ball in, so Bishop's going to hustle back down. This is a totally different team that I saw at Hobbs, and I was trying to remember if some of these guys weren't there. It seems like I called all these names, but they are playing a lot better. Boy, Nick Sanchez takes it to length, goes just past the free throw line, puts up a little runner, and it goes. 24-23, the Bulldogs back up on top. Right down the other direction coming the Elks. They put up a shot. It's no good, and then fouled is Riley Jarrett. He went up and got the rebound, and he was hounded and got slapped, so he gets to trot down and reset. That's the 5th team foul, and let's see, they called it on 34. They haven't put it up there yet. Deans and Wesson will check in for the Bulldogs. Barrera and Bishop will get a break. That's the 2nd on number 35, Solomon Sanchez. So Dean's into Nick Sanchez. He takes a look over at Coach Mondragon as he's calling out what play he wants him to run. We're down under 5 minutes. Sanchez into the corner. Thorpe wide open for 3. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound with the Bulldogs, but it's going to be called out. Dean's got a hand on it, look like. So it'll be out of bounds off of them, the Bulldogs. So down by 1, the Elks will get it into number 5, Matthew Gomez, and he'll walk it up the left side. Get it down to Derek Sanchez on the left side. Working his way against Nick Sanchez. Now Manzanares on the left side throws up a runner, and it goes. They're just not missing very many shots. They're going to throw it down to the Bulldogs to Cameron Thorpe. They got a 3-on-1. Gets it to Jarrett. His shot up and good. Nice pass by Thorpe, and Jarrett with a nice finish. That was a tough finish, too, because he was almost under the basket. And he caught it, and he put it right up and in. So the Bulldogs go back up again, 26-25. It's been back and forth. 1-point leads for either club as we get near the 4-minute mark here in the half. Manzanares against Diego Wesson. Hands it off. Number 35 falls away. Good defense there by Peyton Deans. Oh, the Bulldogs should have went and got that. They tried to block him out and let it go out of bounds. And then the ball is going to be air ball. It goes off, they're going to say it goes off of Peyton. Bishop will check back in. Diego Wesson will get a break. Oh, actually, Riley Jarrett takes a break. Coming back in for the Elks is Salvernez. And number 35, Sanchez, will get a break. So it's the Elks basketball on the right side. They get it into Sanchez. He spins, puts up a jumper. It's no good. And we're going to have a foul on the Elks, and that's going to be on number 5, I believe, Matthew Gomez. See how many that is on him. And that's the 7th foul, so that should be 1-1. They need to go down and shoot. 1-1. 1-1. They didn't call it. I guess they got it up there before I looked. So it's a 16th foul. And now we're going to have, is that going to be offensive? Yep. The official all the way across the court made the call. But I guess he had a good look at it. So he called an offensive foul on the Bulldogs. Nick Sanchez. That's the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. And Nick's first. Checking back into the ball game for the Elks is number 14, Velasquez. As he works his way across midcourt, goes to the right side, kicks it. Number 10 with a long three-pointer, and then fighting for the rebound. The Elks get it, but then they throw it away, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. .332 to go in the half. Bulldogs lead by 1, which has been the constant here, back and forth, 1 point. As Nick Sanchez crosses the timeline, swings it over to Thorpe on the left wing. He goes out top to Diego Wesson. Wesson swings it back to Sanchez, back out to Wesson. Back over to Bishop, into the corner to Thorpe. He goes to Deans on the baseline. His shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Peyton Deans with the bucket. So they block the shot. He comes down with it being blocked. He gets that board and puts it right back up and in. And now the Bulldogs go back up by their biggest lead, tying their biggest lead, but up by 3, 28-25. As the Elks working a little three-point. Oh, and then they bury a three. Isn't that something? Derek Sanchez hits the three. They were running a little three-man weave. And so 28-28. Thorpe on the left side, out top to to Sanchez. He puts it on the floor. He drives in. He is fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot two, and they're going to call that on number 5, I think. Actually, on number 2. Yeah, on number 2, that's Derek Sanchez. So that is the 7th team foul. It's a shooting foul anyway, so Nick will get 2 shots. I want to see how many that is on Sanchez. First one's up and good for Nick. They haven't put it up there yet. There they go. So number 2, it's just his first, I guess. I was thinking he had 2, but 1 is what they're showing, so that's how many he's got. Nick Sanchez makes the first. Bulldogs back up by 1. Second one is up, and it's good too. So again, they didn't move the score. It should be 30-28. He made them both. There they go. Changed it. Nick Sanchez almost takes it away, and he's still poking at him. Unable to get it, and they get it across the timeline. Oh, and then we're going to have a foul. Reach. That's going to be called on Cameron Thorpe, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. And let's see how many he does on Cameron. That's his second. They get it into the backcourt. To Velasquez, gets it across over to Sanchez. He crosses the timeline. Bishop on him over on the right side. Looks to go around the screen. Now he kicks it outside to Lopez. Lopez into the corner to Sovereignes. Back outside to Lopez. Passes up on a 3. Now kicks it over to number 14. That's Velasquez again. He's going to spin into the lane. His shot up and good. But they're going to call offensive. Good job there by Peyton Deans. He set up perfectly, and when Velasquez spun and into the lane, he just ran right into the chest of Peyton Deans, and that foul called. That's the 8th team foul, as Malone will check back in. Thorpe will get a break. And on the other side, Gomez checks in. And I think number 14's nope, 14's still out there. I'm not sure who went out. So Deans gets it in. The Bulldogs lead by 2, 30-28. We're down to 2:0. Well, they're not. The clock wasn't running. Now it is 2:08. Dean sets the screen. Sanchez on the left side, on the right side, gets it to Bishop. Bishop has it poked away and stolen. It's going to be a turnover. Oh, and then it goes off the head. The pass off of the head of Diego Weston, who was hustling back. They had a man out in front of him, but it goes off his head and out of bounds. So it remained Elks basketball, but there was no fast break layup there. So either way, good job by Diego. I mean, he obviously didn't mean to hit it with his head, but it worked out. They get the ball into Gomez. He gets it outside to Manzanetta. So now the long three-point shot is drained. I'm telling you, they look like a totally different team. That Sovereignes hits the 3, and it's 31-30, back to a 1-point lead for the Elks. Sanchez on the left side goes into the lane, stop, puts up a 15-footer. It's going to roll around, no good. Coming out of the rebound are the Elks, and number 2 drives into the lane, hands it off, and it's going to be a bucket. So Sanchez to Gomez, and the score now 33-30, their biggest lead of the ball game, up by 3. Peyton Deans back to Nick Sanchez. We're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Sanchez swings it over to Diego Wesson. Out top to Bishop. Bishop swings it the other way to Sanchez. He puts it on the floor. It was kind of tipped away from him, or he'd have been driving in. The three-point shot put up a no good by Michael Malone, but Bishop gets that long rebound for the Bulldogs, so they get another chance here. And now a long 3. It's going to be out the front of the rim, no good, and we're going to have a foul on Peyton Deans. So Nick Sanchez took about a 7 or 8 foot behind the three-point line. It goes off of the front of the rim. And the 6th team foul. And I don't know, let's see how many that's on Peyton. Let's see, that's his first. And we're under a minute. We're down to 50 seconds. Elks lead by 3, 33-30. Looks like they're going to try to get the last second shot. Velasquez over to Gomez. Gomez to Sovereignes. His shot is a three-pointer, and it goes in and out. Boy, that looked good. Deans gets the rebound, so the Bulldogs are going to get a chance here. I thought they were going to take the last second shot, but they went ahead and took a shot, and it looked like it was going to go. Sanchez drives, stops, kicks it over to Diego Wesson. 25 seconds. Out top to Nick, and he takes a look over at Coach. 18 seconds, goes around the screen, stops, kicks it. Bishop for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. And coming out of there with the rebound is Sovereignes. He gets it up the court, and Derek Sanchez on the baseline. He's going to throw a pass, and it's going to be fouled. Throws a pass to Gomez, who was cutting in on the right side. He's grabbed. I think they're calling that on Bishop with 1.3 seconds. It is on Darius Bishop. It's the 8th team foul on the Bulldogs. Well, 7th. Boy, they put those up there quick. And it's the first on Darius. So with 1.3 seconds, they can extend their lead here. Is at the line is Matthew Gomez. He's got the chance to take it to a bigger, but it goes off to a bigger lead, but it goes off the back of the rim. No good. So the score remains 33-30. As Davian Lopez checks back in for the Elks. So Matthew Gomez, his second effort, shot is up, and it's no good. Gets his own rebound. The Bulldogs got lazy. Luckily, the clock never did start running. Coach Mondragon very upset, aggravated, but luckily his shot was no good. So at the half, the score 33-30. The Elks lead the Bulldogs. We're going to go ahead and get some break in here. When we come back, we'll have the second half live from Pojoaque Valley. The Elks taking on the Artesia Bulldogs. Our score 33-30. The Elks lead by 3 at the half. Thanks for listening to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. We'll be back.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso, or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. Station identification, KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7, and of course, KSVPTV.com. And as I've said, we've got it on Facebook, KSVP Radio. If you haven't liked and shared the KSVP Radio Facebook page, I encourage you to do that. If you're a Facebook user, just log in on any device. And if you aren't already following KSVP, do it now. Just log in to your Facebook account, go up in your search bar, put in KSVP Radio, and then like it. Like our page, and you can share it too. Share it with your friends. And that way, it's easy to find. You can always find games. If you can't go to them, you can just scroll, and you'll see it, because if we're there, and we are at most of them, we can't be at all of them, but we're at a lot of them, and you can watch it right there on your Facebook page, listen to it and watch it. Of course, you can go to KSVPTV.com and or the radio. All right, so we're going to continue a break here. When we come back, again, we'll have second half action live from Pojoaque Valley. The score 33-30, the Elks over the Bulldogs.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Hi, it's Maria.
And Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group.
Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing a new hit our showrooms. But hurry fast, because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing. Our healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
You may have heard of SmartHub. SmartHub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With SmartHub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payment so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access SmartHub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
Welcome back here to the Tape Branch Halftime Show. Joby Hodling live from Pojoaque Valley, the Artesia Bulldogs, on another road trip. Tonight here playing the Elks, tomorrow afternoon playing the Hilltoppers at Los Alamos. And like I said, right now the score 33-30 here in this ball game. Coming up for the Artesia Bulldogs next week, they'll be traveling once again, going to be playing in a tournament at Hope Christian Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And so depending on how they do, where they'll be, we're planning on covering that. At the moment, we're looking to cover those games. I don't know if we'll get to do video. It depends. I can't remember, but it depends on if Hope Valley has their contract with NFHS. So I think they probably do. So it may just be radio, but that's okay. If you can't come up to that tournament, then you can listen to it on KSVP. If we can film it, we will. I'm planning on doing the game on Thursday and Friday, and then I think we'll have possibly Gilletti doing the game for us out of Albuquerque on Saturday, as I can't be there. Then the Bulldogs play Roswell and Hobbs the next week, Tuesday and Friday on the 18th and 21st, and that'll be the final warm-up going into the district play. And that Roswell game will be at Roswell, and the Hobbs game will be at home on Friday night. And then the following week, the 28th, which is a Friday, we'll be playing at home against the Lovington Wildcats, who are really good, really solid force. The following Tuesday, be up at Portales, be at home on the 4th of the schedule again. Lovington away the next time, Portales at home. Lovington on Friday night, over on 211. On the following Tuesday, 2:15, the day after Valentine's Day. So everybody better remember Valentine's Day for your special someone. And then the final district game will be that Friday night away at Goddard. All right, we're going to continue the halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the action right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
In Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21, Jesus says, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." This weekend, we will say goodbye to the year 2021 and hello to 2022. And we need to ask ourselves, where are our priorities? And are they in the right place? You know, there's two great indicators about where someone's priorities lie. Number one is their schedule, and number two is their budget. Money and time are both finite resources. So where we spend them says a lot about what matters to us. Just as Jesus Jesus said, where your treasure is, what kind of time do you spend on your treasure? And what kind of money are you spending on it? See, when we make a budget, we're doing more than setting aside money to pay bills. We're deciding what matters most to you and to me and to our families. And so for the year 2022, where are your priorities? Are they going to be with God and Jesus, or are they going to be self-centered into the world? If you don't know who Jesus is and you want him to be a priority in your life, we ask you to come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ on the corner of Bush and 26th Street in Artesia.
Step into spring with NMSU Carlsbad. Registration for new students at NMSU Carlsbad begins December 3rd, and the spring semester begins on January 12th. Here is your chance to take advantage of the many associate and certificate programs available at NMSU Carlsbad. For registration information and to apply, log on to carlsbad.nmsu.edu or call the campus at 575-23. Start here, go anywhere.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, Bulldog basketball going from right to left on your radio dial. Get the ball in to Nick Sanchez, does Bishop. Bulldog starters back on the floor here to start the second half. Bishop on the left wing. Going to go. Oh, nice back cut pass to Nick Sanchez, and he's got an and one. Great play to start out here. Sanchez gets it over to Bishop on the left side, and he peels around and goes by a screen. He goes wide open under the basket, and then he's fouled as the Elks player is chasing him down. Was number 24. Manzanares, that's his first foul of the ball game and the first team foul. And now Nick has a chance to tie it up. It's off the front of the rim, no good, but there's a great rebound. The putback, no good for Jarrett, but man, he went to the ground. It looked like maybe there was a foul, but no foul called. So Nick Sanchez tries to steal it away, but they get it back. Does Velasquez. Gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Velasquez on the left wing. Back out to Derek Sanchez, picked up by Bishop and hounded by him. Now kicks it out over to the corner, goes to Manzanares. He goes down the baseline. His little runner's up and good. And, oh, it called offensive. Great job there. And is that Jake Barrera taking that charge? No, it was Darius Bishop as Darius takes the charge. So no shot. It'll be Bulldogs basketball. Riley Jarrett will key it in. Looks like the Elks are going to do some man-to-man pressure here. Full court defense. So now Thorpe will put it in. He's going to get it into Sanchez on the right side. Picks up his dribble, goes back to Cameron. Cameron bounce pass ahead to Bishop. He's across timeline, goes into the lane. He's going to go up and under. His shot no good, but he's going to the line to shoot two. Oh, we just lost scoreboard again. Hopefully they'll get that back up pretty quick. No time on the clock there, and the scoreboard gone. Oh, it's back up. So 33-32, the Bulldogs down by one, and at the line will be Darius Bishop. That was the second foul called on number 24, Nick Manzanares, and the second team foul here in the second half. So they're once again discussing things down there on the scores table, and I'm wondering maybe if they're accidentally hitting cords. When gyms were built, I think they wanted to put power plug-ins in the right spots, but they put them directly behind. And then when you're sitting down there, and I know as somebody that's done it before, and you back up to stand up, you don't remember. And that first shot by Bishop rolls around and good, so that ties the ball game up. you forget those cords are there. You've been sitting there calling a basketball game or a volleyball game, or and then there's a timeout halfway through the game or something. You stand up and you kick a cord and it comes unplugged and everything goes off. I've been known to do that. Second shot good for Darius, so the Bulldogs go back up by 1 and put some full court pressure on here. They swing it to Gomez. Gomez is going to be picked up by Thorpe as he and Jarrett swap guys. So the Elks kind of working around. It's going to be taken away. Sanchez comes out of there with it, but he falls down. They're going to call a foul. They do. So the foul was on number 2. That's who they call it on, Derek Sanchez. Nick gets the ball. That's the 4th team foul, the 2nd on Derek Sanchez in the ball game. Barrera with a long three-pointer. It goes off the rim, no good. And coming out of there with it is number 24, Manzanares. He'll bring it across the timeline, go into the lane. Shot up and no good. We're going to have a foul called, a blocking call on Riley Jarrett. So that'll be the first team foul here in the second half on the Bulldogs. And I think it's Riley's second, but we'll let them put that up on the board. I was mistaken. It's Riley's first, so that's even better. So the Bulldogs lead by 1, 34-33. At the line is Manzanares. He'll shoot 2. First one's up and good, and that ties it back up. Like I said, back and forth game here. Quite a bit different than what we saw in Hobbs. Second shot from Manzanares is going to be off the back of the rim, no good. Nick Sanchez with the rebound. He's going to get it down to Barrera. Jake will go on the right side, go up, and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good take there by Barrera. And who did they call that on? Either 14 or 5. They call it on number 14, Tobias Velasquez. So the 6th, or they already put it up there, the 5th team foul and the 3rd on Velasquez. Bulldogs and the Elks tied up 34-34. First shot is up and good for Jake, and that's going to prompt number 12 to come in, Quintana, for Velasquez, who now has 3 fouls in the ball game, one of their starters. So Barrera again with another opportunity, and he knocks them both down. So the Bulldogs go up by 2, 36-34, and the Elks down the floor quickly, then pull it up, does Gomez, and then they throw it away. Nope, it goes off of a Bulldog. So it'll remain Elks basketball. The score 36-34, Bulldogs with the lead. 6:33 to go here in the third period. Number 2 goes into the lane and scores. Derek Sanchez just made a hard, good move. Bishop tried to stay in front of him, went kind of on his hip, and he goes up and scores. So the score tied back up with 6:18 to go, and Nick Sanchez down the floor, goes to Barrera on the right wing. He looked for a bounce pass underneath, gets it outside to Thorpe. Now swing it over to the left wing to Sanchez. Sanchez picked up by Manzanares, goes to Bishop, Bishop to Thorpe. They're trying to feed it down inside, just unable to do it. Now we're going to have a foul called. That's going to be called on the floor, and looks like it's going to be on number 10, Mateo Sabernez. That is who it's on. So that's it's the 6th. They put that foul. That's one thing that they're doing really fast here. The points and the other stuff they kind of do slow, but the foul, they put it up there when it's called. So that's the 6th team foul. We're under 6 minutes to go in the third period. Sanchez backs it up. Coach Mondragon out telling him what he wants to run. Go to Thorpe on the left wing, out top. He goes to the left corner to Bishop. Bishop to Sanchez. Sanchez works his way, puts up a runner. It's going to go bouncing around, no good. And the Elks come out of there with it. Matthew Gomez up the court. Oh, and then they almost throw it away. But Sanchez is able to recover, gets it to Gomez. Now he kick it out top to Sabernez, who swings it over to the left side. Works his way into the basket, no good. But the Elks fight for the rebound and get it. Looks like the Bulldogs had it and should have had it. Turnaround jumper is no good, and there's Jacob Barrera with the good skying rebound. Gets it to Sanchez. Up the floor he comes. He'll go into the lane, loses dribble. Pass to Bishop on the left side. It's good. Bishop, nobody on him. He's come from the corner hard. Sanchez was in trouble, but he saw him, made the pass, and it goes good for the bucket, and the Bulldogs go back up by 2, and we're now under 5 minutes with 4:50 and counting. Gomez going to take a long 2-point shot, and he hits it. Ties it right back up, 38-38. Nick Sanchez down the floor hard and fast. spins to a stop, gets it over into the corner from Jarrett. Now back to Jarrett. He goes up and score. Yeah, it went in. It went through the net so cleanly that I wasn't sure it went in. But good pass there from Bishop to Riley Jarrett. Jarrett finishes on the left side. And the Bulldogs take the lead back 40-38. Timeout taken. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Pop's Diner is back and ready to serve you. Come in for all of your lunch and dinner favorites. Visit Pop's Diner at 1906 West Main in the Aaron's parking lot in Artesia. Call ahead orders are welcome. 575-513-2000. We are ready to feed you, and go Bulldogs. It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Elks basketball. Bulldogs going to put on a full court press here. 40-38 is the score. The Bulldogs up by 2, and it is just a man-to-man pressure defense as Nick Sanchez hounding Sovereignez in the backcourt. Bulldogs stayed in their man-to-man defense. We're going to have an illegal block there on number 12, Jeremy Quintana, on the Elks. So it'll be the 7th team foul, offensive. So no free throws on the offensive foul, but Bulldogs get the ball. Deans checked in out of that timeout, as did Diego Wesson. So those two plus Sanchez, who goes around the screen from Deans. Thorpe and Bishop on the floor. Thorpe goes to Bishop on the left side. He bounce passes it to Deans on the block. He turns around, puts it up, no good. Coming out of the rebound was number 11, Lopez. There's going to be a long pass down the floor, shot up, no good. And the Bulldogs get it, the rebound Thorpe does, gets it to Diego Wesson. He gets his dribble, picks it up, gets it to Nick Sanchez out top, working his way. Now he'll back it up and reset. For the most part, if I remember right, I think both teams have been in the man-to-man the entire game. As they go to Diego Wesson, we're going to have a foul away from the ball on the Bulldogs. They're calling that on Cameron Thorpe. Said he got a push in there. I saw they were scuffling, but Marshall Meekum going to check into the ball game. Thorpe will get a break. That's his 3rd foul for the Elks. The number 3, Mario Barros, checks in, and he comes in for Sovereignez. Lopez in the backcourt, picked up by Diego Wesson. He works his way across the timeline. And then we're going to have, an offensive foul? Nope, they're going to call that on Diego Wesson. Said he gave a shove to number 2, so that's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Bulldogs, as Deans will get a break. Coming back in for him will be Riley Jarrett for the Bulldogs. 2-point lead, 3:30 to go in the 3rd period. Bulldogs leading by those 2-point margin. Pass on the backside, shot up and good. Nobody went with him, so that was Derek Sanchez. About a 15-footer, knocks it down. Now Nick Sanchez right into the lane, lays it up, and no, the layup no good. Looked tremendous going coast to coast, but then the layup doesn't go. Right back down the floor come the Elks. Shot is up and no good, and we're going to have a foul called away on the, that's going to be called on number 3, Mario Barros of the Elks. Said he got him. I don't think they call it over the back anymore, but that's basically what it was. There for the rebound was Riley Jarrett, so I think he'll get to go down and shoot a pair of free throws. Well, 1-on-1. And actually, they said he fouled Nick Sanchez. I was thinking Jarrett. Well, either way, Nick Sanchez now at the line. So on the floor, Wesson, Meekum, Sanchez, Jarrett, and Bishop for the Artesia Bulldogs. And Nick at the line. First 1-on-1 shot is up and good. So the Bulldogs go back up by 1, 41-40. With 3:09 to go here in the 3rd period. Sanchez with the ball, shot is up, and it's going to roll around and fall as well. So back to a 2-point lead, and the Bulldogs extend their man-to-man pressure defense. Over to the left side it goes to Lopez. He's picked up by Diego Wesson. Handed off to Sanchez, and he's picked up by Bishop. He drives, stops, puts up a jumper, and it's good. I tell you what, they have not missed many of those shots. They've been getting a little dribble penetration, then they go up and shoot, and they've just stayed in the ballgame. As Nick Sanchez goes the other way, they're going to call an offensive foul. He makes the shot, but taking the charge is number 12, Jeremy Quintana. So that's the 4th team foul, the 2nd on Nick Sanchez. So wave out the bucket. 42-42 is our score as they get it in to number 5, Gomez. Pass over to Lopez. Wesson hounded him across the timeline. Gets it to Sanchez, who is picked up by Bishop. Picks up his dribble, and he'll bounce it to Barros. Swing it over to Quintana, out of the left side to Lopez. Back out top to Sanchez. Shot is going to be up and no good. Up for the rebound was Jarrett, and he had it, but there was a pile of humanity, and they call a foul on the Elks. And that's going to be called on Sanchez, I think. That's the 9th team foul. We're only 2:19 to go here in the 3rd, so the Bulldogs foul. You know, they're going to have some bonus foul shooting here soon. And they do call that on number 2, Derek Sanchez, and that's his 3rd. So he'll take a seat. Coming in for him will be one of the other starters, Tobias Velasquez, and at the line will be Riley Jarrett. He went up high, got both hands on that rebound, but when he came down, there was already a pile, and he went down into it. And I'm not sure if they called the foul before that. I think they might have. I mean, on the shot is up and no good, front end, so the score remains 42-42. Anyway, I think they called it. The reason the pile was there is because of the foul. That's what I'm thinking. On the right wing is number 11, Lopez, gets it out top to Gomez. He tries to put a move on Bishop, unable to get by him, and now they switch. Nick Sanchez out on Gomez. He'll swing it over to Barros. Barros into the left side to Velasquez. Velasquez back out top to Lopez. Lopez swings it back over to Barros. Back to Gomez. Gomez working against Nick Sanchez. And they're going to call a reach around there on Nick. So Marshall Meekum will take a break. Coming into the ball game will be Zamaron for the Bulldogs. Elks basketball. Left side baseline. Oh, it's kicked by Bishop, so it'll remain. Might have been a good kick there because coming around the right side was number 11, Lopez, and he had Zamaron on his hip. He would have been running in there for either a foul or a layup. From the corner, Matthew Gomez drains the 3. They're back to this has been their biggest lead. They've been up by as many as 3 a couple different times, and they're there again with 1:33 and counting. 45-42, the Elks lead the Bulldogs. Go underneath. The shot is up and no good for Jarrett, but tip out, rebound, and putting it back up and in is Jacob Barrera. So the Bulldogs get within 1. We got a timeout on the floor, I believe taken by Coach Mondragon. I'm going to look and see who they called the timeout. It is a 30-second. We're going to take it as well here from Kane Electric. 45-44, the Bulldogs down by 1. 1:22 to go in the 3rd. We'll be back.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, IDEC, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
All right, we're coming out of timeout. The Bulldogs down by 1, 45-44. Elks basketball. Zamaron, Barrera, Bishop, Sanchez, and Jarrett on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. And it looks like the Bulldogs may do a little zone. They're going to do a little zone trap here, but the Elks able to get it down quickly as they work it around the top. Out top with it is Velasquez. Gets it over to number 5, Gomez. So it looks like they're just going to try to work it around the edges as Velasquez again with it. Now they go into the center of the lane. They kick it back out. Quintana with the basketball. Goes back outside to Lopez. Now he'll go all the way back out to number 5, Gomez. And so down to 45 seconds. But now a three-point shot's going to be no good. And there's Riley Jarrett with another big defensive board. Gets to Nick Sanchez. Up the floor he comes. Left side. Dribbles between his legs. Kicks it to Jarrett. He's going to shoot a three. And Jarrett buries it. Riley Jarrett, the big man. I think that might be the first three-point shot I've seen him take all year. He probably's taken more, but I don't remember him. But, man, he buried that one. And the Bulldogs go back up by 2, 47-45. And then the shot up and no good. And there's Jarrett with another big rebound. He flew in there. Got that board. Got it to Sanchez. Down to 14 seconds, 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Nick Sanchez looking like he's going to try to get a good last second shot here or kick it down to 7. Down to 4. He's going to have to do something. He works against him, gets it to Bishop in the corner, goes down the baseline, lays it up, and in. And that's going to count. Yes, you count it. And the Bulldogs go up by 4, 49-45 with 1 period left to play here at Pojoaque. The Elks 45, the Bulldogs 49, and we're going to take a break.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Well, I didn't see it. Pam was telling me, I was looking down, writing some stuff down, and she said they almost dropped that girl. Is that what she said? So the Pojoaque cheerleaders were over there across the way from us and doing some stunts or throwing girls up in the air or, doing their what cheerleaders do. And she said, ooh, they almost dropped the girl. Oh, and they just did drop her over on the sideline. I saw that one happen. She's okay, it looks like. It wasn't a hard drop, but kind of collapsed drop. She went all the way to the floor. All right, so we got 8 minutes on the clock. The Bulldogs lead by 4, 49-45. And on the floor for the Bulldogs, Deans, Jarrett, Thorpe, Bishop, and Sanchez. And Barros gets it in to Velasquez. They try to go underneath, stolen away. Well, it was poked away, but Bulldogs unable to come up with it. The Elks maintain possession. Get it to Souvernez. Souvernez to Velasquez. Skip pass over to Gomez. Gomez to Sanchez. He's going to put up a 15-footer. It's going to be no good. Cameron Thorpe had the rebound. It's going to be black basketball. Okay, good. So Thorpe had it. When he was coming down, it was stripped away from him. As checking out is number 3, Barros. And let me see who came in. I think I'm not sure who came in. I guess number 24. Yeah, Manzanares. Underneath it. Oh, and he lost the basketball. Boy. And that's going to be Bulldog basketball. They got lucky there as it went off of the hands. But great pass there, but it just goes through the hands of Deans. And but they get it back. So Bishop to key it in. Right baseline. Going to go out top to Thorpe. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So I guess we'll take one as well. 49-45, the Bulldogs lead. 7:22 to go in the ball game. We'll be back after hearing a message from Smile Expressions.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Okay, it's going to be Bulldog basketball. They're going to be on the right side baseline. Bishop going to key it in, coming out of the timeout. Deans, Jarrett, Sanchez, and Thorpe along with Bishop on the floor. See what kind of play coaches drew up for them coming out of this timeout. Get into the right side corner. Thorpe gets it into Deans. He turns around, his shot is blocked, tipped out of there. Bishop comes away with it, puts it up, and good on the right side. So the Bulldogs go up by 6, which is their biggest lead of the ball game. 51-45. as the Elks come down and hold it for a moment. Get it over to Gomez. Gomez back out top to Manzanares. Back over to the left side it goes to Savernez. Stolen away. Sanchez with it. He's got a one-on-one here. He's going to go into the lane, put it up, no good, but he's fouled. So Nick Sanchez go to the line to shoot two. Good steal there by Nick. His hands are so quick, and he'll bait them sometimes, and they'll make that pass, and all of a sudden he's there getting it. So that's what he did there, and he drives down one-on-one and is fouled. So he's at the line, can extend the lead. The Bulldogs with 6:50 to go in the ballgame lead 51-45, and now lead 52-45. They're in the double bonus the rest of the way are the Bulldogs with 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go. And that was the fourth foul as he makes them both. That was the fourth foul on one of their starters, Tobias Velasquez. He remains in the ballgame. Bulldogs up by 8 now, 45-53. Bulldogs have the 53. Skip pass, number 10 is going to shoot a three, and hits off the rim, no good. And coming out of there with the rebound is going to be Peyton Deans. His pass was deflected, but it goes off of the Elks, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. So Dean with a big rebound. Up ahead it comes to Thorpe on the left side. Back out top to Nick. Sanchez puts a move on, goes into the lane, has it stripped away. Derek Sanchez goes the other direction with it. Bishop was there, cut him off. He tips it. Deans tips it out to Bishop. He's now running down the floor. Pass on the right side to Jared. His shot no good. And then we got a fight for the basketball. And let's see if they call a jump. They do. Bishop and, well, let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be a jump ball. So I guess it was Bulldog basketball. So Bishop will key it in on the left side baseline. They didn't call a foul. They called a jump ball. Oh, I see. All right, Bishop underneath, and the shot up and no good for Jarrett, but he tips it out. Bishop gets the basketball. He puts it up and in, but they're going to call a charge. Yeah, let's see if we can plug that in, Pamela. I don't know. Or that one. Our battery running out of juice, but we're going to try to plug it in. Go ahead and start filming. All right, so it's now 53-45 as they wave that off. Over to the left side it goes. As the Bulldogs playing good defense to get it to Gomez. Down on the block, now the three-point shot's going to be taken, and it's going to be off the rim, no good. Thorpe was fighting, but it's tipped outside. Shot is up and no good. Up high for the rebound was Sanchez, but it's tipped out of his hands. And number 5, Gomez, puts it up and in. So back within 5 are but Sanchez right back down the floor. His shot is short. Fighting for the board are the Bulldogs, and we're going to have, and he hits his head hard on the ground. Does Riley Jarrett. They're going to call what? I'll figure it out. We're going to try to get this plugged in. We're running out of battery on our camera, and if we don't get it figured out, we're going to lose our camera feed. She was right. There's no battery left here. Got to have that one. All right, so Bulldogs lead by 5. The Elks going around. His shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Cameron tips it to Sanchez. He comes out of there with it. Goes the other direction. It's tipped away from him, but it'll remain Bulldog basketball. Man, I'm trying to figure out how to get this plugged in. What does this one go to? Okay, I think. All right, Nick Sanchez out top. Working his way on the left side, hands it off to Thorpe. Thorpe goes into the lane, kicks it over to the left side to Bishop, tries to go down the baseline, unable to. Now we're going to have a push. So it'll be Bulldog basketball going to the line. Will be Darius Bishop. And I don't know what I'm going to do here. Let me see. And we don't have another battery, and I'm trying to figure out how to hook this up while the game is going. Let's see here. So number 14 fouls out of the ball game, and at the line to shoot the 2 is Darius Bishop. He dribbles for a minute. Shot is up, and I missed it. No good. I'm going to try something here. Killing some time here. This is in favor of the Bulldogs. They'll let them kill this time. As number 24, Manzanares, gets it outside to Gomez. He's picked up by Sanchez now to the baseline, or onto the free throw line, now to the right side baseline. Shot is up and good for number 11, Lopez. Deans gets it into Sanchez. They're going to run a little trap here, are the Elks. Back to Sanchez from Deans. Nick working his way. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Bishop across timeline on the right side, so the Bulldogs get it across safely, and we're under 4 minutes. Nick out top, working his way into the lane. He's going to stop and go underneath. Great pass to Deans, and he scores. And so the Bulldogs go back up by 6 now, 55-49, as the Elks get it down to number 24, Manzanares, onto the right side corner, and number 2 puts it up, and he misses, gets his own rebound. Goes back up, and he misses again. Dean's fighting for the rebound. He gets it Sanchez. He's got Bishop wide open down the floor. He'll go in and score easily. Great job there by Peyton Deans as he fought for that rebound. He puts it up and in, and the Bulldogs now up by 8, 57-49, their largest lead of the ball game. And we've got a timeout taken by the coach for the Pojoaque Elks. It'll be a full timeout. So 57-49. Bulldogs with 3:10 to go. They're lengthening out their lead here. 3:10 to go in the ball game, and looking to just go ahead and put that hammer down. I know Coach has talked about that many times when I've been able to interview him and just visit with him. He said one of the things we're really working on this year, and every year I'm sure, but this year's team, he said we're trying to figure out how to piece 4 quarters together. I'm not sure he's going to be happy, 100% happy with that tonight, but he also talks about not only piecing 4 quarters together, but when you start pulling away, go ahead and put the throttle down. Put the old proverbial foot on the neck and finish them off. And we'll see if the Bulldogs try to get that done tonight. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go, and that's forever in a basketball game. But right now the Bulldogs starting to pull away. The score 57-49, and the coach for Pojoaque calls that 1 minute timeout and says, hey, let's talk about this. What happened just a minute ago, and he called that timeout. Peyton Deans got a great rebound after there were 3 missed shots and putbacks that were really, all 3 of them looked like they should have went down for Pojoaque. And it's kind of what the Bulldogs had happen to them last week, where shots just wouldn't fall. Those shots were close, just wouldn't go. But the Bulldogs get that fast break opportunity when Deans got the rebound and got it to Nick Sanchez quickly. Bishop had flew out of there, and he gets the easy layup. So when the Elks come back down, their coach calls a timeout. So it's their ball. They're going to key it in there from the left side, right by their bench. They get it in to number 35. He's picked up by Zamarone, who came in. So we got Thorpe, Zamarone, Sanchez also coming in. He stepped out of bounds, did number 24, turnover. Manzanares steps out of bounds, so the Bulldogs get it back. Again, we've got Sanchez, Thorpe, Bishop, Barrera, and Zamarone on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. As Thorpe gets it into Sanchez against this, they're doing a man-to-man press type half-court press here. Full-court press. Bishop across the timeline. He goes around his man into the lane. He's going to go lay it up, and good. Darius Bishop with a nice move, and the Bulldogs go up by 10, 59-49. Sanchez now going to be called for the foul on the reach, as Derek Sanchez had got up the floor on the right side fast. And Nick Sanchez cut him off, but they got him because he stuck his hand in there. That's the 6th team foul, the 4th on Nick. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. We're under 3 minutes, 2:44 and counting. as they get it into Manzanares. He goes over to the left wing to Sanchez, puts it on the floor, goes down the baseline, puts up a jumper, and it's going to go off the backboard and good. About a 10-footer there, so they're back within 8, 59-51. Sanchez working against Sanchez. Nick against Derek. He goes right by him on the right side. Now he kicks it out to Bishop. Bishop swings it out top to Zamaron, back to Bishop. He works his way away from Sanchez. Now to Thorpe. Out top it goes to Nick. He's picked up by Derek Sanchez. Now to Jake Barrera. Over to Darius Bishop. And he's working his way around Sanchez. Back to Nick Sanchez. He's got an easy lane at the bucket. And he puts it up and in with the layup. So the Bulldogs have got them all pulled out of the lane. And then Nick goes by Derek. Nick Sanchez for the Bulldogs by Derek Sanchez on the other end. Shot is up and no good. Zamaron with the rebound. He's going to fly it down. Good pass. Bishop will go up and score. Bulldogs up by 12 now, their biggest lead, 63-51. Great rebound and good pass there by the Bulldogs, Zamaron. And then draining the three, Derek Sanchez drains the three, gets them back within 9. Thorpe with the basketball, gets it across timeline to Barrera. Barrera puts it on the floor, gets it to Thorpe. He's got a free bucket. Oh, and he loses the ball, and they're going to call a travel. Coach Mondragon asking if he tipped it. I thought maybe there was a foul. As checking in is number 3. Barros checks back into the ballgame, and checking out will be number 35, Solomon Sanchez. Also checking in is number 10, Mateo Sauvernez, as number 24, Manzanares, takes a seat. Coming in for the Bulldogs was Diego Wesson. So Wesson, Thorpe, Barrera, Sanchez, and Bishop on the floor for the Bulldogs with an 9-point lead. 3-point shot is off the side of the basket, out of bounds, no good. Bulldog basketball. Trying to draw a foul there was Derek Sanchez, no foul given. He kind of went up wildly and tried to get his body into the body of the Bulldog player. Now the bullet pass is down to Bishop. He puts it on the floor, spins, shot up, no good. There's Derek Sanchez with a high rebound. Gets it over, and now they're going to get it ahead to Barros. Barros on the right side. Into the corner, Lopez. Lopez 3-point shot is good. Davian Lopez drains it, and they're back within 6, 63-57 as the Bulldogs get it to Diego Weston. He's across the timeline. We're under a minute, and there's a foul. So they don't have any fouls to give. Diego Weston will go to the line to shoot 2. Who'd they call it on? I guess they called it on number 3. I guess they put it up there. I kept looking and looking and looking, and that I thought it was already up there, but number 3 with his second. So at the line is Diego Weston. First shot is up and good. Shooter's touch. Hit the front of the rim, hit the back of the rim, hit the front of the rim, and then fell. 63-57. Second shot is up. It's off the back of the rim. No good. So under 40 seconds, they hustle. Oh, they got a man wide open underneath. Bulldogs did not see him. He scores 63-59. Thorpe looking for somewhere to go with it. He's going to get it over the top to Diego Weston. And what do we got? A timeout taken by Coach Mondragon is what we got. So 26.4 seconds. The Bulldogs looking to finish it out here. 64-59 is the score. I thought they had missed a free throw. They did. They got it up there now.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
All right, we're back here. They're still in a timeout. It was a 1-minute turn from a 30-second to a 1-minute timeout. The Bulldogs' lead here is 5, 64-59, and it's Bulldog basketball. So we'll see a full court press here. They don't have any fouls to give, so they'll be fouling. If the Bulldogs get it in successfully, there'll be a foul immediately, or should be. It's going to be keyed in right by the press table, right down in front of us where we're set up. And getting it into Sanchez in the backcourt was Thorpe. And there's no foul yet, but he's going to reach and finally get one called. So number 11 is going to be called for the foul. That'll put Nick Sanchez on the line. That's Davian Lopez. Oh, and a little girl just fell down over here. I hope she's okay. There's basically no one up here in the stands where we're at, but there were some little girls over on the right side. One of them was coming down, and she went down hard, but she's okay. Shot up and good for Nick, so the lead back to 7, 60. Let's see, he misses the second one. Did I miss? Did they put up the free throw? Did you see him put up the free throw, Pamela? Okay, well, I'm going to have to wait. It's 65-59. I was thinking we already had 65, but another timeout taken. We're going to keep it right here. 19.5 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs can finish this game out and get this win. They move on tomorrow to take on, well, even if they don't finish this out and get the win, they're still going to be moving on tomorrow, taking on Los Alamos at the Hilltoppers Gymnasium. One of the phrases that Coach Mondragon used, I think last week when I had the chance to visit with him, was we are road warriors. And it seems true. It feels like they've been on the road a ton this year, more than normal. Don't know if it's true, but it feels like it. And so they're on this weekend road trip coming up here this evening. Probably left this morning, and then play tonight here, and then stay the night either here or in Santa Fe or in Los Alamos. Don't know where they're staying, but stay the night, and then play tomorrow in Los Alamos. Next week, they travel again. They're going to come back up north, come up here to Albuquerque, Hope Christian, as a long three-point shot is put up and no good, and there for the rebound is the Artesia Bulldog, Riley Jarrett. They're trying to foul him, and they finally do get it accomplished with 10 seconds to go. So Riley will go to the line. So I failed to say that. We had Jarrett, Zamarone, Thorpe, Deans, and Sanchez. So we went from all guards to a lot of bigs to make sure we got rebounds, and that's what Coach Mondragon was doing there. Miss a shot, make sure we get the rebound, and Riley Jarrett obliged, and now he gets to shoot 2 free throws with the lead 65-59. Anyway, we go down to Los Alamos tomorrow and hopefully get that win, and the next week come back up to Albuquerque in the Hope Christian tournament as Riley knocks the first one down, 66-59. So a 3-possession game, and you want to see that with 10 seconds to go. That's good. 2 3-pointers wouldn't work, although they could get fouled, I guess, on a 3-pointer, make it and the M1. Second is good as well, so 8-point lead now. So that's what it would take, would be two 3-pointers and getting fouled on both of them, making them both. 3-point shot is up and no good. Chasing, they get their own rebound and no shot at the end. So the final score, our Artesia Bulldogs get the win, 67-59. Great win for the Bulldogs. Good 4A team. Getting to play teams in our division is always good, and it's always good to get those wins. Helps when they get ready to do the seeding. 67-59 was our final score. I believe Coach is going to come up, Coach Kirkwood. He talked to me before the game and saw where we were setting up, and so I think he's going to come up. So I'm going to go ahead and get the post-game show going here, the Guys Chevrolet post-game show, and then I believe we'll have Coach Kirkwood. If we don't, that'll be okay. But if we do, stay tuned for that. We'll be back. Bulldogs win, 67.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, and I am joined by Coach Paul Kirkwood. And Coach, good win tonight, You always want to get the wins, but talk about what you guys saw. You want to take a breath? You had to climb some stairs.
Yeah, that's right.
You had to come up a bunch of stairs to get to where we're at. You get the win. What are some things you saw that you guys are happy with? What are some things you saw you want to work on?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you noticed early, those guys hit a couple of shots early, and, when you hit shots early, you start getting confidence.
Yeah.
And then there in the second half, we went to the zone.
Yeah.
And we focused on those two guys. At first, they only had one of them in at each time, so it was a pretty easy focus.
Yeah.
But then when both of them came in, our guys did a good job of focusing and also, eliminating them to just one shot and stuff on a couple of those, because it's sometimes hard out of a zone to get rebounds.
Yeah, and you were. I kept saying you were man-to-man, but you were in the zone like a box and one almost, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's not. It's just one of our defenses where we chase and then just have everybody, talking. No, it's not a. It's
not a box and one at all.
No,
okay. Well, all right. Well, good win tonight. Yeah. Tomorrow you're going to be playing at Los Alamos, right up the road here.
Yep.
But what do we know about Los Alamos? Anything?
Yeah, they're big. They're really big. They got really, really good shooters, and they play really good at home. So it's going to be a great test for us, a great battle. We match up pretty well with them. I mean, they are, I'd say, a little bit bigger than us, but when you got a 6'10" kid,
they got a 6'10".
Big. Yeah, he's wide, but we should be fine with it. We just got to get out there. We got to play. We got to rebound. We got to guard early.
All right, well, on the road, look to get 2-0 here, so we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Bulldog fans. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank Pam for running the camera for us. And Gene back in the studio, making sure if I needed help, he could help me. He's probably not at the studio, but who knows? Gene's always working, so thanks, Gene. Bulldogs win tonight. They defeat the Pojoaque Elk 67-59. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow afternoon, approximately 2:30, taking on Los Alamos, so be there. And go to the game there at Bulldog Pit and listen to our game here so you can watch the girls play and try to get a win tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 while you're watching your phone or your iPad or whatever, or listening to the radio there at the pit. So, again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't trust your vehicle with just anybody. Trust the pros at Bobcat Auto Services and Collision of Carlsbad. The knowledgeable staff will do what it takes to have you safely back on the road in no time. Bobcat Auto Services and Collision is your source for tires, rims, auto detailing, body and paint work, and the latest vehicle enhancements.